cops, they come in the morning, to get their free sandwiches, they're making free sandwiches again, like cigarettes and stuff like that. So they're hanging around the store a lot.
Okay.
So that's why I got my backbone there, they're coming, they're staying all the time there. They take a break, they come and sit there and
Okay.
do videos together and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I made a lot of friends.
Oh, awesome. It's good to have friends like that, right?
For the most part, yeah,
It's good. Yeah, man.
This thing is not bad,
Sheffield, Westlake.
You said you're a director in
East Florida out in Westlake.
Westlake?
Yeah.
I thought it was Eastlake.
Yeah.
No, Westlake.
No, Westlake is beautiful.
Yes.
And Crocker, I'm like, I'm about to buy a house out here. I said, I just want to live here. Because the energy is right. It's awesome. You know what I mean? And then it's close to my job, too.
But prices are crazy.
Yeah.
Property was nice. I was looking for a house for my parents there. Because they want to live next to my church. And all of them, they cannot afford that. From my dad, I was like, wow. So when I moved to Sheffield, I bought the land and I built my house. It was custom made, And I've been there since 2005, so.
Okay. So you built it from the ground up.
Yeah.
Dude, congrats on that. That's powerful, bro.
That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted something that I designed, something I customized.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that I plan on doing one day.
You used to go to War Jam, right?
I did.
I'm one traffic light from War Jam.
Really? Oh, so
One traffic light.
That's a nice street.
That's good. That's a great area right there.
Yeah, you know where's the Sheets gas station and all that?
Yeah.
I'm the development behind the gas station.
No way. Dude, that's a good area too.
It's very good. It's very close to everything, it's a nice area,
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, moving right there wouldn't be a bad thing. I love that area.
You want to play for this song you go?
Bobby?
Right, go ahead, try it. What's the name?
For the intro?
Yeah.
Right here? Yeah.
Is there any link for here, so if I have my friends want to listen to it?
Yeah, it's nostalgicradio.net. And we're airing at 3 p.m. So it should be, once they go to nostalgicradio.net, you should be pumping it up.
Nostalgic Radio?
Yeah. And link should be there. Is that it right there?
Well, he could have went to the No Static Radio page on Facebook. And clicked on it and then clicked with down at the bottom of the screen. He found
Let me see.
Big Slurs and all that, and that would be the connection.
Let me see. Where is that? Big City.
No Static Radio on Facebook.
No static. One word?
Yeah.
No static radio right
No Static Radio.
Yes.
And go down the screen just a little bit where it says information, and you should see the web page link on the screen.
I see all posts of groups. Right here, right?
That's it. You go down, go down, and you should come to the links.
My street.
Oh, no, here it is. Big file, Mixer or Big file? I use Mixer. Yeah. Right. ourselves right there. Now, right now. Right now. So you just have them follow that, like I just told you, and they can watch the video because we got it on video. So is it hot? Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let me know when it's hot.
What's There we go. What's happening, everybody? I don't know what Will's doing.
You got the mice and stuff on.
In the meantime, you got me. You know what I mean? The one and only. Needs no introduction. Huh?
He's not the one and only. I'm here too.
It's your boy Keith Fit. What's happening, world? How are y'all? And then to the left of me we have the wonderful
TD is in the house. How y'all doing?
Go ahead.
And once again, we're missing another person. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Why
This
he's
guy.
talking,
This
you know.
guy.
Because I'm trying to help my guest find and keep the page together.
Well,
So
say
he's,
hello. Stop being so rude.
All right. It's
I am. Last I checked, I was the man here. So okay.
Hey, whoa. Last you checked.
That's right.
No. You haven't been the man since I came in the building, bro.
And when I came into the building.
Let me pull a rock. I'm the final boss.
Alright, I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you, man.
What up, everybody? What up with your world? Another crazy day here in the land. It's your boy, Big Willie Styles. I'm pumping it up with my cast and crew here. And I have an in-studio guest. We're celebrating our new location, our temporary location. Mr. Samuel, say hello to the world.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, guys, for having me here. I am Sam, known in bodybuilding as Sam the Pharaoh.
Yes.
That's because I am from Egypt, so that's why I got the name the Pharaoh.
I thought you was from Pennsylvania. My fault. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, I visit Pennsylvania very often. I didn't know that you're from Pennsylvania. So.
I'm not from Pennsylvania, but I have a lot of love for Pennsylvania. But I'm from Pennsylvania.
Well, no. I'm
Steelers fan.
I'm from Egypt.
That's awesome, man. That's so unique, dude. Like So, you're the very first person I've ever met that's from Egypt. So, bro, can we talk about that for a little bit?
Absolutely.
Right.
So you're from Egypt. What happened? What brings you here?
First, what part of Egypt?
I'm from Upper Egypt. This city is named Sohag. I was born in Alexandria, Egypt. A lot of people familiar with Alexandria, Egypt.
Okay.
This is where I was born, but my family originally from Upper Egypt.
Okay.
Which is more like southern part here is more conservative.
Okay.
I'm not that conservative, but that's the same.
We're low key. It's okay.
Right. So this is where I was born in Upper Egypt. Then I finished high school. I went to medical school in Cairo University. I was there for 7 years. And before I graduated, I decided to come to the States. What brought me here? I was thinking about bringing my camel, but I actually got a plane here. So that's what brought me here.
The camel would have been a heck of a ride.
Yeah. It's gonna be like old-fashioned though,
Right. Dude, that is awesome, man. So I'm just here to let you know right now, because I know you're a special person. You walk around with that beam of light everywhere you go. And so
appreciate that, man.
The United States is happy that you're here. All right.
I'm delightful that I'm here too.
Yes.
Actually,
all the little people that are looking to get big are happy you're here too.
Okay, great.
Right. Yeah, you're definitely a source of inspiration, man. For real. Well, I don't know if you know that or not. But you are. You know what I mean? Just off of your presence alone. You know what I mean? You're a man that carries a good energy.
I appreciate that, man.
And
Thank
no
you.
problem, no problem at all, man. But yeah, no problem at all. It speaks significant volumes when you walk in the room, man. And I remember honestly, what I think I might have met you World Gym, right?
Yes.
World
I
Gym
remember.
at
I
first.
remember we met at World Gym. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was a minute ago, man.
I was still young, man. You know,
Yeah.
I was still young. I was still so young. You know,
Yeah.
but yeah.
You're still young.
Ah,
Still is.
Still
right.
young.
yeah. My number just flipped. You know, so
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
It's nothing but a number.
it's just only a number, though. It's only a
Nothing but
number.
a number.
Correct. Yes, that's what I always tell everybody. It's just a number.
That's
It's
it.
exactly
That's
it too.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but a number.
And so, I don't know what the number is, but you look great, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, is there any shows that you might be? Because you're a bodybuilder, right?
That's correct. Yes, I actually I was thinking about being bodybuilder since I was in middle school.
Really?
So since I was too young, I was so fascinated. That was my dream to become a bodybuilder. You know, and I came here. You know, life it gets you. You know,
Yeah.
so I went with that. The part that actually get me away from lifting weights and away from achieving my dream is, you know, like medical school. You know, when I was in
Yeah.
medical school, that's 7 years away from lifting, and then I came here. I want to establish a life. You know, so chasing the dream, chasing, you know, like trying to build myself from ground up. You know,
Absolutely.
moving forward. You know, then I came to an area where I was like, you know, I'm where I'm at. You know, I need to take care of myself. I need to, you know, this body that I live in, I need to give it that respect, and I need to achieve that dream as well at the same
Absolutely.
time. So I started with back in 2018 when I started to do it. I mean, I've been going to the gym every
Yeah.
now and then, like everybody, you know, just you go there, you make sure that you pay the gym fees, and you know, you feel good about what you're
Real.
paying for the gym fees, you know. But then I was like, you know, I need to be serious, you know. And then I went to Big Mike.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Big Mike, I know him actually for maybe like 10 years before that, you know. And he's like, oh, you finally want to start? And he didn't take me serious at the beginning. And I was like, yeah, actually, I want to. He's like, yeah, I know you for 10 years now. I don't think you're gonna. I was like, okay, well, let's give it a try. So, you know, I actually started, and my first show, it was after 9 months when I started with him.
Really?
So after 9 months, I was on stage doing my first show, and actually during those 9 months, I have a setback. You know, I have an injury on my shoulder, and it could have been shorter than the 9 months. You know?
Yeah.
But I worked through my injury, and I was, you know, I just, you know,
Able to make it happen.
it happened.
Yes.
It
Dude.
happened. I didn't get first place. I didn't get, you know, big. You know, I wasn't too big, but
Yeah.
actually that break the ice for me, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know, that's moving forward. I
Absolutely.
really want to do that, you know.
Absolutely.
So I started to build. You know, that's been since 2018. Yes, I have a show coming in July.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing national. I've been doing national for the past 3 years. I'm trying to get my pro card. I'm not a pro yet, you know, but
Yeah.
you know, I walk around like a pro.
Man,
Yeah.
go ahead. You sure
Yes.
do.
You're
bro.
getting
You
good, bro. I
sure
appreciate
Really
it.
do.
do.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, it's just, you know, like I have a very busy life. I mean, if you know, like, you know, Mike will tell you, I'm you know, like bending backwards in all the directions. You know, I'm burning the stick from all the sides. You know, I have 4 kids. I have a lot of businesses I'm involved in. You know, and like I said, that positive energy at the end of the day, it's if I focus in one direction, it would have been much better. You know.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's dope that you brought that up because the whole of you is the 100%, right?
Right.
And so when you got a lot going on, it's hard to deliver it to one thing when
Right.
it's spread out. You know what I mean? Just having 4 kids is a lot. You know what I mean? Like that's fatherhood now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
4 different children that need that energy, but you still found a way to do it. And in 2018 marked the beginning of your fantastic journey. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I have the support. I have the support of my kids. They come to the shows. You know, my oldest is he's gonna turn 21.
Awesome.
And my youngest is you know, like he's gonna turn 16. He's 15 right now.
Smooth,
You
yeah.
know, so in between I have 18 and 17, almost 17.
Okay.
So all of them are teenagers. So it's a lot of work.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have
absolutely.
4 myself.
Yeah.
And I have 3 girls.
Wow. I have 3 boys and a girl. That's.
And a boy.
Oh,
It's a battle.
yeah.
I don't know how you do it. I have the 3 boys that are easy, and I have a girl, which is.
I
I love my girl. I love my girl and everything, but she's
Right.
something though.
Look, I was just telling him the other day, I ended up in the middle of a battle with them 3 girls, and it was nothing nice. And I was like, oh my God, let me just go work out because, see, I'm not dealing with this.
I'm telling you,
It's a mess.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah,
I mean,
boys are easy. They
Yeah.
are real easy. My son is my prince. I don't have to worry about nothing.
right.
Them damn girls.
Yeah. The
Attitude.
oh yeah. Oh
Different
yes.
personalities, and when
She got my personality. So
Yeah.
she's really cocky. She's attitude. So but she knows. She knows that where she got it from. So when we sit down and talk, just hey, listen, you're talking to me.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
she
right.
stops that right away. Yeah.
Smooth, dude. I love it, man. I love it. So parenthood has been a mission in its own, and then you went to school, medical school for.
for what? Yeah.
That was when I was in my 20s. Like early 20s.
Okay.
I was in medical school. I was trying to get. I always. Even when I was a medical student, you didn't decide what specialty you're gonna go to because it's like you graduate as a general practitioner. I had business dreams. I always think business.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about graduating with something like a pathology degree, so I can have my own pathology lab. Just do ultrasound. Specimens, blood work, urine work. All like one-stop shop.
Yeah.
I have
That's
like a whole
awesome.
building.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it from that aspect and also from the business aspect. But I really didn't like the things that are going in the country, so I
Yeah.
decided on seeking a different opportunity. I came here knowing nobody.
Yeah.
Like minimal people. And then start. I have that cheerful personality. I start to know people. I start to
Absolutely.
link here and there. But I exercised my medical background. I really didn't want to be working as a doctor. I was thinking first, and I was want to finish my medical school, and become a doctor. When I saw here, there's too much. Actually, it's a lot of work. I feel the doctors. I feel what they go through.
Yeah.
And one thing is can bring in somebody, destroy somebody with the malpractice insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody here, there is great doctors, but they have to follow certain procedures.
Yeah.
So, and this is why, just for them to do the stuff like the book says.
Yeah.
But that book says, it can be misleading.
Absolutely.
So I decided, I was like, what, I really don't want to do this. Then I was in Tri-C one day, wanted to do something. When you are a doctor, you're making diagnoses, you're calling the shots.
Yeah.
A lot of people advise me to do like nursing school. I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
I cannot take the order if I don't think the order is right.
Right.
So I
right.
tried to stay away from that politician thing.
Okay.
And I decided to go to technical. I've been doing sleep studies since 2000.
Okay.
So I still attached to the medical field, but I kind of work my own boss, and at the same time, like I know what I'm doing. And when I sit down and talk to the doctors, they understand I have, I know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
and that's something that helped me a lot.
Awesome.
I've been doing sleep studies. I started my own company back in 2007 for management and staffing sleep labs. So I opened a sleep clinic for any group of physicians, like an ancillary service.
Yeah.
I hook them up with, I hire technicians, I train technicians, and I just do the work from A to Z. So the doctor send me the order, they get the report out,
Yeah.
Whatever happens in between, that's my area. It was successful until the medical reform. When the medical reform happened, and all of the reimbursements and stuff like that, all of the hospitals took over They
Yeah.
bought all of the small businesses, and then I just turned to be. Then I start to get my another degree in
Yeah.
sleep. So I have registration. I'm a registered polysomnography technician or sleep technician, and
Okay.
then I acquired something higher educational level for sleep educator. So I sit down with doctors, talk to them
Wow.
about how to send the order, what is the the abnormalities in sleep, what is this, what that, So educating the providers or the medical directors or the doctors and the patients as well. There's a lot of patients they don't know. So what if I snore? No, well,
Yeah.
actually, it's not only snoring. It can be harmful to your heart. It can be harmful to
Mhm.
this.
Right.
So this
right.
is this is the part I start to be like trying to tighten the link between the whatever the doctor knowledge and between the patient.
Yeah.
Simplify things to the patient, and that I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, no, that is
That's interesting.
awesome. Right. I ain't never knew that, dog. Hey, that's crazy. That is so cool. And so with the story that was just told just now, it's a lot of power in that. You know what I'm saying? To individuals that are for the young ones or whatever age you are, honestly, if you're getting started in your goals and your dreams, what was found in the topic just now, the conversation just now, was that every everything isn't for everybody. You know what I mean? So you can travel down a certain path, and it could be something that you're not really feeling, but moving forward is the goal. So how can I move forward along this path doing what I love to do? And I love the fact that you was Sam was able to find exactly what it was that you love to do and did it and excelled at it. You know what I mean? There's gonna be trials and tribulations along the way,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
but adversity, right? Adversity is, and people shy away from adversity. Adversity brings forth fear and allow people to be step back and stagnant. Exactly. And so when you embrace the adversity, which you expressed that you did, you're able to, on the other side, once you get through, overcome and be at the peace and happiness and bliss and you're searching for your soul and you found it. You know what I'm saying? You found where the passion lies, and you've been able to blossom and accomplish so much for yourself. You know what I mean? So I just want you to know, just off of that story, bro, I'm proud of you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Keep moving forward, brother. You're competing. You got a show coming up. That's powerful. And you said you went to the nationals 3 times. This is gonna be what, number 4 for you?
That's gonna be the third year.
Okay, the
So
third
this
year.
this is the fifth time. But
So you've made 3 trips to Pittsburgh.
yeah. Well, I make a lot of trips to Pittsburgh. To the fact that since you told me that, I'm thinking about moving there. If no, but I
Don't
do.
steal my dream.
We do a lot. I mean, I'm co-coaching with Big Mike. So
Yeah.
I like to give back whatever I learned from him. I like to help him. He's this guy is a wonderful guy. This guy I know him for years and years. I even have a picture with him flexing with my little ones when they were really little.
Really?
Wow.
In front of War Gym.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
awesome.
I'm giving back. I'm giving back. He gives a lot to the community. He is a very energetic person and learn a lot from him as well. So I'm trying to give back.
Yeah.
As well. I just want to add one thing. Whatever we were talking about. Just
Right.
being, trying to be flexing with your dreams. When I first came to the States, I had a lot of colleagues from medical school.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, nah, you're not gonna make it. You need to go back. You need to go back to Egypt. Get finished because I had like 2 classes to get my MD.
Okay.
And they said just go finish it and come back as a doctor. You're not gonna be able to work anything but a doctor.
Wow.
Even to the fact that my priest, which I respect him a lot. I love this guy. He's like, Sam. To be honest with you, you need to go back and to finish medical school. You're gonna have a better opportunity. 4 years later, he was invited to my brand new house that I built.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was talking about you to somebody. I was telling him how one person that I know from our congregation, from our church, you know, and this person, despite the fact that he came in here knowing nothing, you know, and he rebuilt himself. You know, he just like, he was like, I was so proud of you. I was talking about you all the time. You know, and that gives me like, you know, that gave me like the good feeling that, you know, it's there. You know, it's, if you have a dream, chase it. If you have something, you know, you have to do it. Nobody's gonna be doing the work for you.
He's like
say that.
he's like a living, breathing rock number 2. I started with $7, and now look at me now.
I literally came to Cleveland with $500 in my pocket.
See,
literally,
the rock.
You know, came to Cleveland was 500, and that was all what I owned. You know? And that was back in 1997.
See, wow.
$500. I don't know nobody in Cleveland. I just came to a friend, you know, offer me a job. I know no one.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
And you was able to take that canvas.
Yep.
And grab your brush and paint a picture.
And you just have to paint it yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
It's gonna be a lot of turbulences. There's gonna be a lot of problems in your way. You know what? Put the goal ahead of you. Put that goal in front of your eyes.
Absolutely.
And keep your eyes on that goal.
Absolutely.
You know, and roll with the punches. Because there's gonna be punches from everywhere. But focus on your target.
Absolutely. Man, I love that. And so like, and that's so powerful because that's some real stuff. I tell my clients, I know I mentioned I'm the fitness director at Westlake, Crocker Park area. So anybody tuning in, come check your boy out, huh? Westlake, this is where we at, baby. East Florida is going down. You know what I'm saying?
Soon to be LA Fitness
It's
again.
soon to be LA Fitness, yes. And you know who's holding it down? The one and only. They gave me the position. I'm the big dog. Earth. You feel me? Check me out. Hey, so but
he done went from workout partners on 2BTV
hey, no, check that out too. Check that out too. Look, hey, since we're talking about it, you brought it up, bro.
I watched it last night.
You did?
Yeah, for the 14th time.
For the 14th time.
I just like seeing myself.
Guys. That's how I feel it. Hey, that's how good it is, though. You know what I mean? Check it out. Workout Partners, streaming on 2BTV. It's a hilarious comedy.
And your boy, man.
It's in there. I'm a star actor, you guys. Check it out.
Okay, star actor.
So to get back
let me go there with that.
to get back to where I was going with it, because what you said was powerful, Sam. I tell my clients that I have at the gym, you know what I mean? Every time when I'm signing somebody up, and they're getting a membership, I let them know that, okay, so business is sales, but for me, it's an opportunity. I'm not in it for the sales. I'm in it for the opportunity to transcend somebody's life, to inspire them, to give them the push to take that next step, right? So the lens that you were talking about, the lens, right? We look in the mirror and what do you see? You see a reflection of you, and if you're not liking the reflection of you, then turn away, look through a lens of you in the future. And so I tell my clients or my members that like, yo, look tomorrow. Like, and they're like, look for tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, look for tomorrow, because whatever version of you see standing there tomorrow is the version of you that can really be standing there tomorrow. But it takes going through the adversity today and the hard work today to get there, to create that. You know what I'm saying? And you did just that. You know what I mean? All the way from back when you was in Egypt, bro. You had a dream and you looked at that lens and you said, yo, I see it. No one else could see it.
Correct.
No one else could see it, but you did. And you said, you know what? I don't care if nobody else can see it, because God gave you that lens, not nobody else. So as long as you continue to look through that lens, you kept moving forward. And whatever adverse situations presented themselves, you didn't, what they say? Look, Paw Patrol's introduction, right? No mountain, no mountain,
Oh my
no problem
God.
too big, no pup too small.
Such the
You
mouth.
feel me? And well, but it's some real, it's some
Well,
real
sure,
stuff,
come
you
to
know.
it.
It is.
But the fact is, like you see where you want to be,
Absolutely,
and like I said, sometimes life changes a little bit,
it does. Yeah.
But it's like your car. If you have a dent,
Mhm.
just design it. Make something around it. Make something good out of it. It's not. Sometimes there is some stuff in your life you cannot avoid,
Right.
but work around it.
I
The
like
picture
that,
can
yes.
be the picture can be, it's not gonna be 100% perfect because there is nobody perfect.
Absolutely.
But try to get the best out of it. Add another line. Add another smile on the picture. This is
Yes.
what's gonna change. This is your energy. You want to live that way. You
Yes.
want to live in that body. You want to live in this community. This is how you're gonna be. You change yourself before you think about changing somebody else. And then when that
Absolutely.
person look at you, they're gonna be happy and they want to do the same thing to come to that level.
Yes.
I tell
Yes.
I tell I tell a lot of people, some of my clients, I tell them, listen, I have a guy that he's like, "Oh, I have an anxiety, I cannot go to the gym. Everybody's looking at me." I was like, so what?
Right.
You actually give them a reason to look at you.
Ah.
Give them a reason to be like,
Right.
okay, look at this person that he was that big, and right now he's that shred.
Yeah.
Give them that reason to be like, wow.
Wow, exactly.
When they look at your picture when you were used to be before and what you're doing now, they're gonna be looking at you. Maybe you think they're looking awkward at you now,
Yeah.
but they're gonna be looking like, how the heck did he do this?
Exactly.
Give him that, and
Yes.
that's all up in your head.
It is.
Go there, and the only one you see at the gym is you and that reflection in the mirror. This is what you need to work on. This is the person. Because after you leave, you left because you're not happy, you're not comfortable, but they stayed. They worked out.
And they
The,
worked
mo-
out.
They
the
never
most
they-
powerfulest thing I've ever told anybody I've actually trained, I told them, look in the mirror. You see that person in the mirror? That's the person you got to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And even when we
There's no
work out,
competition.
when we work out, sometimes, like we had a situation with some guy and he was always correcting some other people and stuff like that, and his workout, it was not the best.
Itself. Yeah.
So I told him, so I stopped him. I said, listen, brother,
Yeah.
you coming to the gym here for who? Is that for me? This is the person you need to focus on. I see you doing something wrong. I never come and correct you. You know what? Learn. You
Right.
need to learn. If you need
Exactly.
my advice, you would ask me. But don't go and offer somebody else's advice, because now
Right.
you're becoming a little bit rude.
Exactly.
And you're not doing it right. So actually
I hate people
focus
like that.
focus on
Right.
yourself first,
Absolutely.
and then you start to help people if they need help, if they ask you for help.
Absolutely.
Otherwise,
And
you
that's
feel
powerful.
uncomfortable. You
Man.
make them feel uncomfortable. Why?
For real.
We accept everybody. I was in that person's shoes before. I was obese. I was overweight.
Yeah.
And I never. Yeah. I have a picture. I can show you the
Let me
picture.
see that picture.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like she finds it unbelievable.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Well, listen, it's true, man. I was, and actually, this is.
Dang, you know what?
But
That
I wanna-
says a lot right there in itself too.
I want to thank you, Sammy, because
Bam. Look
you
at
gave me my
Dang.
confirmation
Oh, my
to
dog.
go again.
Stop it.
That's what we do. Huh?
Stop it.
I'm for real.
Look.
I got
And
the
so-
picture of me. I look like Ronnie Coleman. Hold on a minute.
Look.
I believe you.
But,
Yeah, okay.
I want to thank you again because they know I've been battling with a lot of things lately.
Right.
And I always say if you dream it, it's there for you.
Absolutely.
And I'm dealing with a lot of issues right now, but you just, as far as me getting back hard into my bodybuilding again, you just gave me confirmation again. And I thank you for that.
Most of the time when I'm walking around and I talk to people, I really don't know their situation. I don't know what they have or something like that. One time I was at the gym in the area,
Yeah.
and I bumped into a guy, and I was just, he's like, I look into you guys. I was like, you can do it. I start talking to him, just giving him some heads up that he can be somewhere someday, and it's up to you. It's all in your mind, and the same thing that we were just talking about. Now, focus about yourself and stuff like that. A year later, he's my best friend, And then he's like, you know what, Sam, you remember the first time we talked? And I was like, yes. He's like, on that day, I had it on my mind. I had the decision to end my life. I was like,
Wow.
what? He's like, I
Wow.
swear I was running into through a lot of problems. I have a breakdown with broke up with his girlfriend, and he's like, I was walking around and I was thinking about just finishing it, just ending my life.
Yeah.
And I don't know where you come from or how, but after you talk to me, I start to have a different perspective to life.
Wow.
I was like, dude, but I didn't say too much. And it's like, that was enough.
Right.
It was enough.
That was a
It is.
message.
Wow.
So
Sometimes all it takes is an open ear.
exactly. Sometimes God send a message through strangers. You know,
Yes.
like you don't know exactly what's going on. You know, in your life, and you're walking in. You know, and you're just like, for example, it's a perfect example with me. I used to be a heavy smoker. I used to smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day.
Okay.
So I was working in one of the convenience stores when I first came in.
Yeah.
Popping the cigarette in my mouth, you know, lighting the cigarette, and suddenly a guy was drunk.
Yeah.
He walked to me and he's like, "That's gonna kill you." I was like, "Whatever you're drinking is not gonna kill you," you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, I quit smoking. This is all up here. You control it. Does not control you."
And that's some real.
And guess what? 3 months later, I was
Yes.
smoke free.
Let's
You know,
go, dog.
Man.
Man,
three
come
months
on.
later, I came down from 3 packs a day to
Yeah.
become a smoke free, because you know what? Actually, that was a strong message to me. You know,
Absolutely.
you can do anything. Anything, you know, you can do it. If you put your head into it, you know, you do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, like, okay, that's powerful, and the whole thing everything that we're talking about is powerful, for real, for real. And so, what needs to be understood, right? If it's not understood, is that, okay, they say, the Bible says we were created in God. Well, it says that we're created in God's image.
Right.
But what does that mean? You know what I mean? Not the physical, the spiritual, right? You have the power. You have the power to create whatever you need to create out of your life, because Christ Himself created the world that we walk on now, right? Out of thin air. And so now so understanding that we have the power to create whatever, as you did with your life, as I did with my life, as we all did with our own lives. We also have the power to transcend someone else's life. And so having an individual who you would have never thought, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Got you to stop smoking and got you to, yeah, that's powerful, dude. So that goes to show, like, you never know, like, okay, that I've heard that, like, the angels walk among us, but we don't know who they are or
Right.
what they look like, because they look like we all look. So in that moment, there was an angel that came to you. You probably never seen that man again.
Never seen him before, never seen him before, never seen him after.
Never seen him before, never seen him after, but the impact was so powerful.
But the message was so clear.
Yes.
The message so clear.
Ooh,
You
that's
know? So it's you know some people, they say I pray to God for signs. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, there are signs around you everywhere.
everywhere.
You know, and it's all what it is just pick it up and go. If you have a way to go,
Yeah.
you know, we have an old saying in Egypt. They said, you know, if you have an appointment to go to, running is better than walking.
Mm.
You know, so you're gonna get there. You know, so
Yeah.
if you wanna grab something, you're gonna see. You're gonna find multiple signs around you. Tell
Absolutely.
you what it is. You know, that God sent it to you through some other people.
I'm feeling good, dude. You got me feeling good, bro. I'm ready to, like, yeah, I'm like, let's do it. Whatever, I'm just ready to go. Is what I'm ready to do right now.
Okay, now
and
I
so-
need to know, who was your inspiration as you came forward? Who inspired
An inspiration for as far as which direction?
in the sport of bodybuilding? Who was your inspiration?
When I was in middle school, the inspiration was a guy. He is actually a coach, and his name is Coach France. And right now he's you know, like he's 70s or 80s. You know, he's still in good shape. You know, but he was my very first coach that he first started me when I was in middle school to high school. And there's another guy. His name is Adel. You know, this guy was, one of the people that he got the Mediterranean championship. He was like, um, a director for all of the bodybuilding and my area that I grew up in. And I used to go skip school, go watch him working out. That's when I was in medical school, just to watch him work out. You know, at that time I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what he's doing is push-ups or he's doing, you know, like dumbbell, whatever, you know, curling or whatever. But I just seeing the muscle development and the muscle tightening and stuff like that, you know. And then when I came here, you know, I was like, yeah, I want to start, you know. No, I'm not gonna start, you know, going back and forth. And then, you know, actually the one who's been pushing me a lot is Big Mike. You know, he's right now, you know, you know, he's my partner, my workout partner. You know, we work out together 6 days a week. The days that I'm down, he pushes me. The days that he's down, I push him. And we've been working like a great team. You know, we're like brothers, man. You know, like he's my brother, the older brother. Mike, he's the older brother. Repeat this again, you know. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Come on in here, Mike.
Yeah.
I heard what you said.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot, Sam.
Oh.
Who you like training the best? Men or women?
Well, actually, it depends on the personality too. You know, there are some people.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't go that way, but it goes to who are willing to
Put in the
go.
work.
Yeah, to put in the work. You know.
Not whining.
I like to work actually the other way around. I like to work with the people they think they're not gonna get the results and show them they can do the results. This is the kind that I like to do. I like to work with more than, you know, the people that they know what they're doing. Because the people they don't know what they're doing and they don't have that, they lack that self-confidence. You're doing two things with them. You're not only building up their body, but you're building up their confidence. You're building up you're restoring their souls together, you know. And this is to me as priceless.
Man,
That's
for real. I don't even know what the question was asked, but I believe I'm with it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So but I think I'm with it because making an impact, a positive impact. I love that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people need to do, right? Like, okay, so what's the reason? Like when I've asked myself this multiple times, right? In trying to find out my purpose in life, right? And so in trying to find out my purpose in life, the question I would ask is, what is the reason why I'm here, right? And so then it becomes, to expand on that, what's the reason why we all are here, right? It's to add value. Is overall what I found. You know what I mean? And I think that's what you found too. To add value to not yourself, but to others. And in adding value to others, you're adding value to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because like what you said earlier in the conversation or touched on, and this may not be word for word, but what I got out of it was you have to move forward yourself in order to be able to reach back and pull somebody else forward.
Exactly. That's
you
true.
know what I mean? I can't put you there if I'm not there. Right. So I got it. Right.
Like the Bible said, you know, a blind cannot lead a blind, you know.
Right.
Yes.
But you know, I also believe in one other thing is, you know, God, like I said, God gives signs, right?
Yes.
And God put people in people's life for a reason.
Yes.
So you can meet somebody you never met before, and that person can be a reason for a lot of good things for you.
Yeah,
you know?
because I'm the best thing that ever happened
Exactly.
to these two.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
keep you in
and I'm
line.
gonna be the best thing is
I
gonna
keep
happen
you
to
in
all
line.
the three of you guys, you know. So
Oh,
no, I'm just
okay.
kidding. I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
you never know.
I'm with it.
coming.
I'm
coming
with it.
back.
Hey, look, crazy thing, right?
I'm
So
getting ready to start training
so
very soon.
the question that was asked to you was, who was your motivation?
Right.
So if I was to ask myself that question, the answer to that is definitely you and Big Mike for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I love who you two are. You know what I mean? As an individual, as a young man, when I was a young, well, I'm still a young man. I'm not even you're a young man, all right? So I'm not, but when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, pretty young.
But let me tell you.
So when I was
let me tell you one thing, Keith.
Oh,
It's distracting.
I remember.
right.
I remember back in the days when you used to be in World Gym.
Yeah.
You were actually one of my inspirations. People I'm looking at.
Don't tell him that.
I'm serious.
He won't be able to ride home.
I'm serious. I'll give him a ride home. It's okay. He's my guy. He's
For sure, dude. That's powerful, bro. That's powerful. That's some powerful. Okay, so
Lord.
because of that's powerful.
If it ain't,
I
if it's not the
appreciate
2B TV.
All right, I never knew that.
Yes,
you
you
know,
are.
that's
Yes, you are.
powerful.
I was looking actually for real. I mean, you know, one of the people, you, Big Mike, you know, Walter, you know, all of the team was over there. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, look at those big dudes, you know.
Yeah.
One day I want to be like those dudes, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but-
Heck yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
Walter too. Walter's
You
an
gonna be
inspiration, too.
someone to deal with now for the next 24 to
Come
48
on
hours.
now,
Oh
you
my
already
God.
know. I'm feeling saucy, baby. No.
Hop in the shower and the water just beams around.
Yeah,
You don't even touch your
right.
body.
They
You
touch me. I'm like,
Somebody give me a
silly.
pin, because his head done got too big.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know that's gonna be a subject over here. You know
Sam,
what?
you just don't know what you
Hey,
do.
Like I said,
I
if
just-
it
I don't know
ain't
about these guys. I appreciate it.
if it ain't workout partners on 2B TV, it's something else.
Okay.
Hey, so, but yeah, so that's powerful. I didn't know that,
Yeah,
and that's
awesome.
dope because you're an inspiration to me. You know what I mean? Like I definitely when I look at you and I look at Michael Eli or Walter, I want to be like these guys. These guys is how my viewpoint of a man should be. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that I didn't have a father at home, but my father wasn't in line with where I wanted my heart to go. You know what I'm saying? And so to see you and see so much and hear, especially now in depth, really see so much that you've accomplished because I've only knew just a little and just that was enough. You know what I mean? For me to be like, you know what, that's raw. You know what I mean? Started from the bottom, made his way to the top. Now he's up in here. You was critiquing me at the Fit Expo. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, that's what's up. And you know what you're doing. And I'm like, man, my guy. And you just surpassed what I had, any type of idea that I thought. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing you and talking to you now today is like, wow. You know what I mean? I never knew that you did all of that, what you've done. You know what I mean? And even that, you know what I mean? Even before knowing all of that, you still was an inspiration. So I want to say thank you.
No,
You know what I mean?
I want to add another thing, you know.
If you can,
If you need to know more, you know, then 2016,
yeah.
I decided on going on a complete switch of business. You know, I said, you know what, I need a change, you know.
Right.
So I was looking into franchising. So I went and I opened in 2016 my first Little Caesar's Pizza place.
No way,
And
dude.
2018, I was the first person to open within 6 months because it has to take about 6 months to a year to approve.
Yeah.
They approved me to open my second location, so I opened another location.
Wow.
And I had 2 locations, you know, until last year. Then I was like, you know what, I need to focus on bodybuilding. So that was on top of when I was going, everything was going
Yeah.
next to each other, you know, running 2
Dude.
stores, you know, working with in the sleep field, running 4 kids, and
That's crazy.
and
But
I
it
have
be done.
Wait.
and I'm a landlord for 5 properties, so I own 5 properties and for rental, you know, and I have to take care of that as maintenance and all that. So what I'm saying is, you
Now
can do it.
we done went from pumping it up to an episode of Shark Tank.
You know, but you can do it. Everybody can do
And
it.
Right.
that's what needs to be understood.
Right.
I love
it can
that.
Be done.
It can be done because here is a man who is you know, okay, at the end of the day, right, who's only human.
Right.
and he was able to make such an incredible life for himself
Came over with just
and so powerful.
$500.
Came over with just $500,
$500.
and now is able to impact
Lives.
so many. You know what I mean? Through so many different avenues. And it's like what you stated earlier. Whatever your dream is, pursue it. And no matter how much problems are presented, as long as you keep your eye on that lens and stay focused. Right? An artist doesn't stop painting until the picture is complete.
Right.
And your picture is nowhere near complete, but it's looking mad beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And every stroke of a brush is every 24 hours, every day that you have the opportunity to be alive, to be able to say, I'm going to take a step forward.
Right. You have, every day you have, like you just said, every day you have 24 hours.
Yes.
Those 24 hours, it's yours. You know, you have the opportunity for 24 hours, whether you're gonna add another line to your picture,
Yeah.
or you're gonna sit down and just watch the picture and not doing anything.
You know, that
You
sounds,
gotta spend
that sounds so familiar. Somebody else said
Yes.
that today on their reel. I'm not gonna say who.
You funny. You watch my
I'm not
video,
gonna-
bro. You
I'm not
watch
gonna
it.
say who.
You watch it.
Cause they already got the big head right now, so we ain't trying. He flew out and float out of here. I ain't gonna say who.
You know.
Well, I think I can guess who. We'll add another a little bit swollen to his big head.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit.
It's
bigger.
another 24 hours, y'all. It's another 24
Get it,
hours.
baby.
I'm looking at the video like, okay,
And so,
Get it.
where are you
so-
going with this?
And so the reason for that, because what you're saying is very valid, and the reason for what we do, right, is to inspire others to do it too. There's so many people in this world that believe that there's no way that they can. There's so many people in this world that are sitting down saying, why me? Those individuals are then looking at individuals who might be, now I'm nowhere special, you know what I mean? And you might believe you're nowhere special neither because
Absolutely not.
right.
No.
And they're still looking like, man, why he get that opportunity? Why can't that be me?
Opportunities are everywhere and every day for
Everywhere,
everybody.
every
You know,
day
you-
for everybody.
And if there is no opportunity, I'll tell you what. Get off your ass and start.
Get off your ass,
and
damn it!
create your own opportunity.
Yes.
If you don't have it, if it's not, because opportunity is not gonna be handed to nobody.
No.
Never.
Go get it.
You gotta
Never
get up
is.
and start moving.
And that's what needs to be understood, right? We look at LeBron James like he's the best player to ever touch the surface of the NBA courts because of all the records he's done. He's been able to break and all the goals he's set and accomplished and the rings and everything because who he is and what he's done. But many years ago, LeBron was just a little kid with a dream, and he decided to pick up a basketball and shoot his very first shot. And whether that very first shot went in or not, he went back and grabbed that basketball and shot it again. And now we look, what is he, like 40 years later, you know what I'm saying? And he is who he is now. And so what's being said is, no matter where you're at currently, if you never pick up the ball and shoot the shot, then or if you do pick up a ball and shoot the shot and it happens to miss, don't give up. Pick it back up and shoot it again. Every time at bat and the ball is thrown your way, hit it. It don't have to be a home run, but it'll be something to take you to the next level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not everything you can do becomes successful. You know, I was talking about my journey and how much success I have done. You know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have some setbacks. You know, I started before 2016 and 2013. I started. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Miami Nights.
Miami Nights.
Have you ever hear about Miami Nights? That was in Westlake.
Yeah.
I was a 25% partner in that.
No way.
And that it was a nightclub, high-end restaurant.
Yeah.
It's a combination. It was not my dream, but my partners twisted the dream a little bit, you know. But I was there for a couple of years, you know. I lost $100,000, you know. So
Damn,
it's basically you can, you know, that never stopped me. I just brushed it off and I kept on walking like a big boy. And you have to move on, you know.
Yes.
Just move on. You learn. You
Exactly.
learn.
Right.
You learn something in business, you know.
Exactly.
And nothing is free. It's gonna cost you some. It's gonna cost you some time. It's gonna cost you some energy. It's gonna cost you some money.
Money.
You know, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you something.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
But learning is not free. You learn, but the next thing is don't do the same mistake again.
Right.
You do the same mistake again, then you never learn anything. You know.
Yeah.
Learn.
That's
move
powerful.
forward. You know, take a step and every, I would say probably like once or twice a month, I sit down with myself and I was like, okay, so where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? What is my goal? You know, you need to have the transparency and don't BS yourself. You know, don't lie to yourself. You know, just be realistic.
And,
you know,
and that's powerful, and that's hard. But that's hard for people to do, right?
Mhm.
It's hard for people to be realistic with themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they see a problem that is presented, most times individuals want to point the finger to someone else. But as a young man, my dad always told me that to be a man, you have to own up to whatever it is that you have to deal with, and put all the blame on yourself
that's right.
in order to learn how to get past it. You know what I'm saying? And so whether whatever it is, you know what I mean, if you gotta look at what you did in that situation. You know what I mean? In order to grow, you have to it's like a game of chess, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But you're playing with yourself. You know what I mean? The king, you've ever played chess before?
Of course.
Yeah, doggone right. Because you know what? It makes sense because you're a wise man making a bunch of chess moves and knocking pieces down and doing your thing to excel, right?
Sacrificing.
A lot of individuals out here just play checkers,
No.
right? I go to work, I come home,
And that's it.
and that's it. But when you're able to go to work and play chess with your, whatever job it is, no matter where you're at, you're able to then pick up a strategy for your finances and become financially responsible to make an incredible move to only add value to yourself.
The first thing I would say to everybody, you know, I've learned one thing is, you know, talking about finances.
Yeah.
I've learned one thing, you know, if you're gonna live your life a paycheck to a paycheck, you're a failure.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
That's the bottom line. There is what you need and there is what you want.
Right.
What you need is this necessity. Okay, so that's what you need is what you need.
Mhm.
You need a reliable car to take you from point A to point B to execute your job and come back with that big check.
Absolutely.
Right.
But to spend that check on something that you don't need, it's just you want, this is not smart.
Right.
Whatever smart is, you know, just try to. I always say it is not how much money you make, it's how much money you spend.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
You can be making $50,000 and you can be living comfortable than somebody making $500,000, but they have a lot of attachments and they have a lot of expenses. You know?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they drive an exotic car, you know, but that's gonna cost them a lot of money.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you can be making 50 grand, you can banking $20,000 at the end of the day,
Right.
and they can be broke because they have too much expenses that cannot control
Right.
their needs.
And now they got to
Okay.
file
So
bankruptcy.
it's number one thing is, you know, if you have, like I said, we're talking about the 24 hour in a day,
Yeah.
just rearrange your day. Try to make the best out of your day. Try to make the best out of your day towards yourself, towards your family, towards your friends, you know, and at the end of the day, you can sleep happy and comfortable.
Man.
Because you've done the best you can do.
Yes.
And like I said, bumps comes, you know, you have to deal with them. Deal with them, own them. Don't blame somebody else. Don't blame the economy. Don't blame this. Don't
Right.
just take charge. You know, this is okay. You know, well, this has happened. What I'm gonna do to fix it.
Absolutely.
You know, what's my
Absolutely.
next move? You know.
Because at the end of the day, right, to add on to what you're saying, because at the end of the day, we all live our own lives. You know what I mean? So this is one big world that we live on, but when I go my separate ways, I don't know, I'm not living the lives that you three are living. I'm not doing what it is that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So now I have to live my life with intention towards progressing and not remaining stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And so I just say that to add on to what you're saying is live your life for you. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to live your life for you, the blame for certain situations in your life
It's you.
has to fall on you.
Exactly.
It has to fall on you.
Exactly.
And so, and only in accepting the fact that it's on you, can you figure out a way to grow from it. You know what I mean? And it's not to put yourself down, to allow what depression to kick in, or anxiety to kick in and kick yourself down and keep yourself low. It's how else is character built, right? Character, strength, true strength, not physical, but spiritual and mental. Strength is built from the acceptance of something. I made a mistake, and it's okay. Learning how to ride a bike, you're gonna fall a time or two, but as long as you keep getting back up, you'll eventually be riding that bike. It's the same with everything that goes on in life, right? If a mistake is made, cool. It could have been a big blow. You said you might have lost $100,000. That's a big blow, bro. That's enough that I would have cried.
For a normal person, that's a big blow.
But you know what? To a normal person, but here's the thing. This is a normal person.
He's normal.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's like people in a certain area of life is viewed as that's unattainable. But in reality, this is a normal person, a man who has a mom and has two parents, came to this earth the same way we all came to this earth, puts his shoes on one foot at a time, just like we all put our shoes on one foot at a time. He's a normal dude. It just, he went about life differently than others, which is the difference between playing chess and playing checkers, right? If I'm playing chess and I make a move and the dude ends up across from me, ends up taking my man, who's to blame? Me.
Exactly.
Right.
Doesn't mean it was a dumb move, doesn't mean that the game is lost. It means that now I have to sit back, think about my next strategy and how I'm gonna approach my next move.
You know, my mindset at that time when I lost that money, it was like this. I told my wife, I make it once, I'll make it again.
You'll make it.
Flat out. It ain't nothing, baby.
There's nothing, nobody's gonna stop me. I make it once. Yeah,
right.
it was hard work.
Non-stop.
It was years of working, you know, but I'm still healthy. I
Right.
go out and I make it again.
Hey,
You know?
yes.
So this is what I'm saying, you know. It's just
that mindset.
if you have it's the mindset. If you have your mindset, you know,
Right.
you customize your mindset. The same thing like when you're talking about depression, you know, for
Right.
example, that I look into depression is like something like it's a dark room. You're going into the dark room.
Right.
Who else is going to the dark room?
Woo!
You're walking to the dark
Exactly.
room. You know, get your ass out of there. You know, don't go through that door because this is a dark room. Stop yourself. Don't go there.
Yeah.
You know, you should know.
Yeah.
You should know. Yeah, I know some people they don't have the same personality, they don't have the same strength. You know, but you should know what you're gonna gain out of it.
And you know what? And so to go with that, right? Because you can continue where you're going. So hold that thought. But to go with that, like you said, some people don't. Not everybody have the same strength and the same mindset, but it's not impossible to create.
Train yourself.
Exactly.
It's all what it takes. Like building the muscles, building your personality.
Exactly.
Train yourself. It's never too late.
Right.
When I went to take that program for sleep, you know, I was in my 20s and early 20s. I have a guy in his 60s. You know, he was an EMT and he's changing his career. I was like, career what? You know, what? You know, I mean, we've seen in my country people stop at 60, and he's just starting a new career. You know, so there is no age limit. You know,
Yes.
and the same thing with personality. You work on your personality every single day.
Yes.
Every single day. You have a car, you love the car, it's a muscle car.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're gonna detail it, you're gonna wash it, you're gonna take it for a ride because you love this. This is your personality. Work on it every day.
Yes.
And don't stop. You know, once you stop, what's gonna happen? You know?
Yeah.
It's gonna get dusty, it's gonna get
And everything.
everything's gonna fade out, you know.
Rusted up. Now all of a sudden there's an
Exactly.
oil leak, gas line broke, you coming out of money. Yeah, I get it, bro. I get it, and that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? And so we need those who are listening in. Man, y'all blessed, man. I'll tell you what, man, y'all blessed. If you turned on the station, if you turned on the station today and you're tuning in right now, you're blessed, right? Because there's a lot of powerful words and being words and gems being dropped today that you can use to add value to your life. You know what I mean? We're here. This is what I like about this, right? See, I'm the type of person, I might have mentioned it earlier, is just adding value to others, right? And so that's the reason why I got into public speaking. I stepped on, what was it, about like 8, 9 stages as a dude. We just left the IX Center, had a nice show, but there was thousands of people in that area. You know what I mean? So the words that you choose to use during the time that you're in a platform has to be words that are used to should be words that are used to uplift others and those around you. Because just as we mentioned earlier in the conversation, you never know who's an angel and who's not. And you never know, it could be just a dude who just so happened to be a bum on the street drinking some beer that says, hey, you should probably put that cigarette down. You know what I mean? It'll be good for you. And it'll be beneficial, you know what I'm saying? And that's how taking my dad used to tell me, be a sponge.
Exactly.
Right.
I was just thinking about the same word.
Yes, yes.
Just sponge to absorb the positivity.
Yes.
When you feel something positive, take it.
Yes.
And run with it. It's going to change something in your life.
Yes. Right. Man, that is powerful. That is powerful. And absolutely. And and always, and here's another thing too. So what I've been doing a lot, I do a lot of reading. I pretty much try to read every single day. And the reason for me reading every single day is because I never want to be the same person I was yesterday as I go into tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I want to always grow, and in doing that, knowledge is key. Wisdom is key. And how do you gain that? We only learn by listening and doing. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't do it, let me listen to how I can do it so that way tomorrow I can make sure I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So one of the books I was listening to is called Becoming Supernatural, right? And so I'm reading this book, and in this book they're talking about meditation, and the power of the human body and the human mind. We only use 1.5% of our mind's neurons running around.
Right.
Correct.
I'm like, wow, that's crazy. 1.5.
That's it.
And there's so many other gates to be opened, and so many doors to be unlocked. So much more you can do. And for the average human being, they begin to stop growing and stop developing once school ends. 18. I'm no longer developing. You know what I mean? I'm no longer growing because there's no more information coming in. So try to acquire more information. But the reason why I say that is because we think about, you look at gravity, right? The Earth's gravitational pull, and it's so powerful because it's what's going on in the universe as well. We just witnessed the eclipse a couple days ago, right? And so how did that happen? That happened because the Earth is rotating around the sun's orbit. And so it has to be something pulling the Earth around the sun's orbit. But it's just so powerful, it's so powerful it can move the Earth. Well, that's the number one. And it's an energy that's so fine, the naked eye can't see it. And so you look at what holds us down, Earth's gravitational pull that holds us down in the Earth. This is what they teach in the book. So there's the north and south pole that is on the planet, right? Those are electromagnetic wavelengths, right? That's forcing, because what's keeping everything from outside in the atmosphere or in space from hitting into Earth's atmosphere? You know what I mean? It has to be a force around there too. Then that all keeps us gravitated down here to Earth. Okay, so now let's get deeper, right? We pick up a cell phone and we call somebody. There's I don't know how, but there's no wire from this connecting to that. You know what I mean? Or connecting to that or that. But yet I can still get in contact with somebody on the other side of the world in a matter of seconds by a press of a button. Some waves flying around here, right? Well, just as that's going on, the human body has waves too, right? The north wave is the brain, the central nervous system, right? So the brain holds the north pole. The south pole is the heart. the electromagnetic waves within our body, because it flows through our there's electromagnetic currents flowing through us every single day, right?
Mhm.
Our thought patterns and things like that have the power to grasp onto individuals without us knowing. And I believe, as I look to the left and look to the right of me, that to be true, and we naturally are gravitated to one another off of who we are, off of the wavelength that I choose to be on. So if I'm on a high frequency, most likely somebody on another high frequency will find me and will come together and have a conversation and only spill out energy to one another. Exactly what's going on in this room right now. You know what I mean? They said, Sam, they said you were coming to the building today. I said, whew, about goddamn time. You know what I mean? Like I was excited, man. Because
I appreciate that. You know how many times I have a lot of people. That's they know me from the gym. I don't know. I mean I don't know. I know faces. But
yeah,
I never talk. We never talk. Like sometimes somebody stopped me. I was like, you know what I like about you? Just I like to see you walk into the building. The way you walk and the way you smile and it's nothing but spilling energy everywhere.
yeah, and that's powerful.
And it's like I really don't do it intentionally. I just I'm
It's
just
your
one person.
energy.
Just one person trying to make it somehow. Just at
Right.
the end of the day, I just want to work on myself. At the end of the day, I want to focus. On myself, on my kids, on my family. I just this is what my focus is.
Yeah,
But if I have some extra, more than happy for everybody.
yeah,
God teach us one thing: is giving is better than taking.
yes,
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
we give whatever we can.
Yes.
As far as energy, as far as like inspiration.
Yes,
And it's not it doesn't take too much. Like
it doesn't.
just a little kind words to each other.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you. That kind of stuff. Like hey, can you please do me this? The way it's the normal daily things that you can do. It can build up your spirit. It can
Yes.
restore you. It can put you in a bigger and good and better position. Actually,
Absolutely.
So practice. Everybody just can practice it. And you have a lot of great turnout.
Yes, absolutely. Just a matter of just saying, hey, I like your shoes. Is enough. You never know. Like that could be enough. You never know what type of day another individual's having. Because then that takes us back to we're in our own worlds, right? And everybody's in their own world. And so if this guy who happens to be a bystander is in his own world, I don't know what has happened from the point prior to the point that I've noticed him, or what's going to happen after our paths pass. But I know in this moment, just saying, "Hey, I like your shoes. You look fresh," or whatever.
You just
And
build some positive
some
energy
positive energy
to
to
that
him.
person.
So
Yes.
now he
Yes.
can carry on the rest of his journey. Like, man, this guy right here just said my shoes is pretty nice. Nah.
But guess what? That person it gets some of your energy, and that can actually spill it on somebody else.
Absolutely.
But if you are gonna be like, hey, watch it, man. You just hit me on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And you start to be negative with that person.
It's
You're
different
gonna
energy.
ruin their day. You don't know, like you said, you don't know what they've been going through. It might cause a lot of. It's a chain effect, like domino.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, absolutely. And so that's why, not being in a point of or a position where I can add value, but understanding that that's my number one goal, right? Is to add value. So now anywhere I go, it's going to be an uplifting situation. For if it's coming from me, I'm going to uplift you to the best of my ability, because I don't know what you got going on outside of this brief moment. You know what I'm saying? And so whatever it is, if I could add value to you. Look, I'll tell you a story real quick. I had a couple of kids, they're not kids, they're like 25. I keep saying they're kids. Had a couple of gentlemen come into the facility looking for personal training. And I sat them down and I asked them. I had a deep conversation with them, asking them their goals and things like that. But it was such a powerful meeting that we had that they didn't get no personal training, but what they got was way more valuable than personal training. And I say, look, man, I don't know what it is that you're going through throughout life, but I want you to know that here is like Allstate. You're in good hands. You know what I mean? When you're messing with me, and I got you. So here, take my number down, whatever. And if you ever need anything, just give me a holler. I'm here for you. I can't do much, but what I can do is talk you through whatever problems may be presented, or whatever it is. If you need guidance or a mentor or whatever, I can be there for you. You know, as far as that goes. Because I want to see you win at the end of the day. And I try to let everybody know that, like, oh, you know, we're here now, and you're here because of you feel at some point you were failing. Well, because you're sitting down here in the seat at my desk in my office, I want you to know and leave knowing that I'm in your corner. You know what I mean? I want to see you win. And whatever it is I can do to help you win, let's win. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, you ain't got to buy personal training for me to sit down and tell you something. You know what I mean? Or tell you how to properly work out. Tell you how to what meal you should be looking for. If you're battling battling diabetes. Right, that was out. Yeah, there it is. If you're battling diabetes, or whatever, or what have you, if we're overweight, it ain't nothing for me to give you some tips. You know what I mean? Because I'm not in it for the finances. I'm in it for the value. You know what I mean? And if I'm in a position to win or in a position to add value, then why not take that position seriously? I had an employee too today telling me, I think I might have shared, I'm not sure if I shared it or not. Tell me like, yo, he's like, man, dude, some days I'll be like, dude, I gotta sell memberships and get these memberships out. And I'm like, I was talking to you. And I said, yeah, you gotta sell memberships and get these memberships out. And I'm like, bro, then don't look at it like that. You looking at it like you gotta do something. You can get about this building, you ain't gotta do nothing.
Right.
But if you transcend your thought patterns, this is why I told him. But if you transcend your thought patterns to, I want to change lives,
right?
It becomes a different. It becomes a different story. And he's like, you know what? That's powerful, man. I'm like, yeah. So there's reason behind what we do, and that is simply to change lives. Because if an individual is coming in here, they want their life changed. You know what I mean? In some way, shape, or form. Eating bad, dieting bad, workout discipline. They can't hold themselves accountable. They slacking. There's some reason why they're here. And if anything, just having a positive conversation and a positive mindset is enough to have somebody leave happy. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I try to teach my team, who you can check out at East Porter, located in Westlake, Crocker Park area. Come check me out. You know what I mean? Your boy's in there.
That sounds to me like an advertisement.
Yeah.
There you go. And then you were just saying that you're not doing it for finances.
You just gonna charge him sponsorship fees.
There you go.
I just want you to come by. You know what I mean? Say hello. That's it. You ain't gotta get no membership, but a good conversation. Is powerful.
I like what you just said. Especially this is my role model all the time.
Yeah.
My role model is Don Vito and the Godfather. He's
okay.
Listen, as much as he did whatever he was doing. He was doing favors. And this is what it is. I'll do you a favor, and one day I'm gonna need you for a favor, and that day might not come.
Mm-hmm.
But this is how it is. Most of the time, I when I do something, I'm not looking for anything in return.
Right.
If I talk to somebody, or if I get, like you said, an inspiration or energy to somebody, I don't want anything in return.
Yeah.
I really don't. But if it comes, it comes. And most of the time, guess what? I was in Vegas last week.
Yeah.
Call a friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Vegas. I was the
Where
Harris.
casino?
The Harris. I wasn't in a casino. Well, I was.
I say every hotel is a casino.
Everywhere, but we had a convention for Little Caesar, so I had to go for 3 days. So on Thursday, I came back Thursday night.
Okay.
I'm flying back, and then I was like, it was raining and everything, so I called a friend, and I was like, hey, I'm coming, do you think you can pick me up from the airport? I left my car at Old School High, and it's just like, 5 minutes, right?
5 minutes away?
He's like, yeah, just call me. Just whenever it is, I have some people that 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I was like, hey, I'm going to the airport. Oh, I'll be there.
No, flat out though. I like
got
that.
some people
I like that.
And this is what it is. Sometimes there is other stuff, value you can add to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't go only after the money. Don't go only after the finances.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes you would need a huge favor from somebody. Money's not gonna buy it.
Man, for real.
So, but when you're real with those with those friends around you, you can build something great.
Absolutely.
It's not everything it goes with the finances. Finances is gonna come regardless. Like I said, you make it, you spend it, you're gonna remake it, you're gonna respend it.
Yes.
But good relationships in your life and keep around you positive people because you're positive with them.
Yes.
So this is what you need to get back. Then being positive back again with you.
Absolutely.
This is how it is, man.
Dude, no, and I'm with that. You was gonna say something? My bad, T.
Really?
I'm sorry.
You finally caught me?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the mouth of the South right here.
Right. I'm just. What's up, Will? You was gonna say something, dude?
No, you done had the whole show, take it.
I did. My bad. My bad. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something, man.
You just forgot about everybody else. Just go ahead.
I'm sorry.
You went with it, go.
The fuel, bro. Sam came and the energy was just so. I'm like, God.
I'll tell you what. Well, you're sitting all the way far away, so he got the fuel right here.
Right.
So I'm just putting it this way. You should have sat. If you sat in this chair, it would have been different.
It would have been a different.
I actually gave you the captain's seat.
Yeah.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
But you're still too far, just come closer a little bit.
You know what I mean? Come get
If
some
you're
of
close,
this energy.
I'm
getting it off from Teresa.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's why I was my bad. The energy was right, and it's just like, see, I love conversations like this, right? It's so impactful I love talking to an individual who I can bounce energy off back and forth to, because all that's doing is, you ever played I don't know, it's like an Atari game, right? You get the thing go.
Oh, I know which way.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The ball in the middle. That's what's going on right now. You know what I mean? And we're about to set the high score because we're just bouncing energy off each other, and I love that. You know what I mean? It's like I was a tennis player, so back in high school, and it's the same thing, playing tennis. You know what I mean? And it's like, wow, what I love, and it's just building and it's building, because what it's gonna do is
what does that make you, Venus or Serena?
Dude,
you should see that coming.
Probably.
Ash. You're Arthur Ashe.
Arthur Ashe?
Yeah.
Or Arthur Ashe?
Yeah.
You're not a female.
No, I know I'm not. I'm not a female. I'm trying. I was trying to think of Arthur Ashe. That's a good one. But I do like Venus and Serena. Them some hot chicks, dude.
Here you
know
go.
what I mean? They some
Oh, Lord.
No.
Talking about tennis, I like tennis table. That's my game.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay.
Tennis table is
Good.
just,
I love
I'm
it.
good.
Man, we gonna have to play sometime, man.
Sure,
I would love to play
that's
with you, man.
That's fine. I love playing.
For real. And so the energy, that's what, man, don't sidetrack me. Don't distract me, Will. We're going somewhere with this. Look, the energy.
As the final boss would say, know your role.
Listen, Miss D about to come in here. She's gonna be like, where my roof at? I lost my roof. Because the energy in here is so powerful.
They kicked the roof off.
Yeah.
I have no roof right now, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You just lost it with that,
Right, exactly. Man, so that's why I love having conversations like this. Especially now on the air. This is something that is not rare, but rare, you know what I'm saying? Like a conversation that this is, so many seeds were dropped, and it's all about adding value, right? Well, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about adding value, and so many people tuning in right now. This is Where's this aired at, Will? All around the world. I got you, Will.
Yeah, it's okay.
So everybody from all over.
We done touched somebody. We done touched a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? That's been touched, bro.
Seeds been planted.
Like, bro, like
know?
it's so powerful. Yeah, people's
Confidence
been
probably came back.
Confidence came back. They're probably like, you know what? I wanted to do this. I did want to accomplish this. And hearing this conversation, they're like, dang, I can accomplish this. I can do this. You know what I mean? Anybody that's doubting themselves or been doubting themselves, they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Let me stop doubting myself. Let me hold myself accountable for why things are right now the way that they are, and let me start being a chess player, as we mentioned in the conversation, and begin to think a little different and move differently to only add more value to my life. And that's all off of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? If it went any different way, any other way, it wouldn't have been as powerful. So I'm glad it did go the way that it went. And most importantly, bro, I want you to know I'm glad that you showed up.
Yeah.
For real, like.
I appreciate it, man.
You know what I
Thanks
mean?
for the opportunity. And
I got to steal the last 15 minutes at least.
absolutely.
Okay, for sure.
At least.
I'll throw the ball over
Because
there.
I'm not trying to have
Don't
Miss D
miss
call
this
me.
shot,
I can
bro.
see Miss D calling me not to like, you didn't say nothing. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Said it was-
Because Keith ran with it.
It
It wasn't no stopping
He
it.
said it was, where's Will? And then you hear Chris.
What is your take on the sport of bodybuilding as it is right now?
My take on it is an individual sport.
Okay.
It goes back again to the person in the mirror that you're looking at. So, anybody can grow. Put your goals, and I always tell everybody, do not put some goals you're not going to be able to achieve.
Mm.
I hear some people is like, you know what, this person is coming back to Mr. Olympia. I want to train for next year. I'm going to be Mr. Olympia. Dude, you know it's not going to happen. You know it's not going to happen. So stop lying to yourself. You know, just say my goal is for me to move from this way to this way. My goal for me to build up some more biceps and triceps. My goal for me to do, and you know, just put some goals you achieve. Put some short-term goals and long-term goals, you know, and start to achieve them. This is how you're gonna build up, and this is how you're gonna be a competitive, you know.
Yeah.
But just to be having some huge dreams, and then you're gonna sit to yourself and it's gonna be like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't
It's okay.
achieve.
No, you're good. You're good.
I
We're
didn't
thugs over
achieve.
here, bro.
Yeah.
We be cursing.
Okay, all right.
There's
So
no
I was like,
filter here.
okay, I was like, oh, you know, sit down. I was like, oh shit, you know, what the heck has happened to my life? You know,
Yeah.
I did not achieve. Oh man, every time I make goals, but you don't know how to make the damn right goals.
Right.
So
Make it right, you
is
know.
there a problem, Mr. LeBron? I mean, Mr. Ray? I mean, Mr. Heath? What is you couldn't make your goal? Okay. You overthought yourself. Okay.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Maybe you should be more. Maybe you should be more of you than them.
I like that.
Exactly.
I
Right,
like that.
yes.
I like that. I do like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be more of you than I like that, bro. Go ahead, go man. Hold up, bro.
Well,
you
you have
trying
some-
to get some
you have
That's
some
something to
great-
say after all.
Right. He's trying to drop a mic or two.
Really?
He's trying to drop a mic or two in the conversation. Like, that's what I'm talking about, Will. Thank you, Will. We love it. Okay. And so, oh wait, no, my bad. Go ahead, Will.
He said
you
last
won the
15 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be.
Next on from that, what was give us an idea of what one of your most difficult training situations has been. Just to let everybody know that even you have those issues too.
Oh, definitely a lot. You know, the only thing that it was like really difficult for me is to do the right form. You know,
Form is
every
everything.
person walk into the gym, look around. Oh, look at this guy.
That-
They're pushing
That's
400
good
pounds.
form.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm
You gotta mess your back up.
I'm gonna beat this guy. I'm gonna be like, I one time I posted a video. I was leg pressing 1,500 pounds.
What?
It was 1,500 pounds, and the next thing
Okay,
is,
Monty Coleman.
but the next thing is, you know, Mike saw me at the gym and he's like, "What the you doing to the? What
Oh, I
are you
can
doing?
hear him saying it.
What? Yeah, what are you doing? I was like,
Yeah.
what? I mean, it's impressive.
Alright, yeah.
He's like, no, it's not nothing near impressive. You're actually
You're
exposing.
ego lifting.
It's ego lifting. You're
Yeah.
exposing yourself to injury. You can be out of the game. Period. That's
Yeah.
one.
Right.
Two. That was a shitty rep. That's what the shitty workout that he did. I didn't like.
No, he
it.
didn't say that, did he?
That's what he said.
It's a
shitty
That's
workout.
a shitty workout.
That's Mike.
I was like.
That's funny.
I was like,
That's funny.
okay, then what I learned is, it's not how much ego you take with you to the gym. You want to go learn and you want to go grow. Just before you hang your keys on the wall, hang your ego on the wall too. This is it. Hang it with your keys over
Keep
there.
it out in the parking lot.
Exactly. Just walk in.
Bring yourself in the door, but keep your ego in the parking
Like
lot.
again, be real. This is what I start to learn. And then every now and then I just have to put some ego there. Every now and then I bring in my ego with me. Hey, it's just going together. But it doesn't happen very often. Usually, I do it when I have somebody in their 20s. They try to be like, "Hey, I can beat you, old man."
Yeah.
Sure, you can. Okay, let's see it happening.
That's like some of the guys, I was at the posing clinic, and I bet you the posing clinic, there were a lot of us gonna be like, when I had my sword, it was like, I was like, yeah, I can read your thoughts. You can beat me. Okay.
No.
Who got the sword and who don't?
I don't. No, actually, I don't. I don't like to be competing with anybody. I'm competing with myself. The way I was 2 years ago is not now. I'm competing. I'm trying to improve myself. I don't care about who else.
Absolutely.
Who else doing what?
It's one of those things. That's what you said, right? Bodybuilding. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't watch it, but I think I understand the concept, right? Them horses got them blockers on when you're racing the horse. The reason why is because the horse cannot be distracted by who's to the left and who's to the right. Right, the straight tunnel vision, and that's the mindset that you gotta have in bodybuilding, right?
Exactly.
It's just straight tunnel vision.
Cause I was like that 2 years ago when I went after mine. I had to have that. I can't tell you how many times I stood out in a thunderstorm leaving the gym.
Yeah.
And didn't even care.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, I got it done.
Right. I mean, as long as
And I got to get on this stage because if I didn't get on this stage, somebody's gonna take me out. So.
Yeah, because you was like, we don't even want to talk about it.
Who's that somebody?
Oh, it's always me. I'm these guys' cheerleader. I can't wait until
And our
y'all
biggest
start
threat.
cheering for me.
And our biggest threat.
Yeah,
She's the
sir.
biggest threat and the cheerleader. Because if we don't do right, we're going to hear about it. Either text, call, or she'll show up at your house.
I bet you I'm in the same situation. I have the biggest, the same thing as Mike is, he's always cheering me.
I'll take Mike. You can have this one.
We'll work something out.
You'll be seeing me there
I'm a very good
very
negotiator.
soon,
I'm a very good
Sam.
negotiator, by the way.
But wait
We'll
till
work
you
something out.
wait till you have to actually deal with her. That's gonna change your mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I have to.
It's like
I
working
have
with
to
Rachel
get that.
McLeish.
Are you coming tomorrow, right? You guys coming tomorrow for we have the posing clinic tomorrow at noon?
Oh, tomorrow at noon.
It's
Where's that
tomorrow.
at? It's tomorrow.
Same
I
thing.
didn't even know.
It's at old school.
Old school.
Oh.
Old school, yes.
Okay, no, I had no idea. This is the first
Yeah.
time I'm hearing about it.
No, it's all over the social media, bro.
Cause I posted it.
Yeah.
You posted it
I
too?
posted it. That shows you don't
Oh
hear
my
about
God.
that.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
I don't know. He didn't say nothing. He kept it on hush this whole time.
How can I tell anybody? My phone has
Excuse
been
me, you
off.
call me any other
okay.
time on Messenger.
Does he
Yeah,
now?
yes,
Does he
yes,
always?
does,
Oh, my
Snitch.
Really? What did you say you have to deal with me?
Snitches get stitches.
Baby, I ain't worried about no stitches.
I know you're not after this past week.
Oh my
It looks like
Yes,
somebody
being
else
in
has
the
to be worried about
hospital.
this.
Right.
God.
And so yeah, man. So that's what's up. We might we might have to definitely show up for sure to check that out. The last posing clinic was amazing. So yeah, this one I'm pretty sure is going.
And this
to be
was
nothing
free.
but amazing.
I think I remember it said free on top of the page.
I don't speak English. What did you say?
Never mind. Me not speaking no English either.
It's only $10, for like if somebody wants to come and see what we do and how we do it, it's just just something for the gym,
Who the boss?
That's awesome.
Eli?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, we got it for free.
You can get in for free. You know that's okay. You know, but
Cause Eli gonna be like, come on in.
I'm not. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like if anybody else of the listeners they want to come and join. You know,
Right.
it's only $10.
It's
You know,
$10,
yeah,
okay.
but of course you're our guest over there.
Value. And,
Well, you know,
and so-
Eli got me feeling on 1,000 anyway because he told me at the last person clinic, oh, you're a celebrity. Come on in. I'm like, I'm a celebrity. It took for me to get a test. For the store made me a celebrity. Okay, I'm lying on the Thundercats.
So those tuning in, check it out, man. It's gonna be epic. You know what I mean? If you're
I'm gonna ride in on a camel just for you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Let me take a turn in or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Take a camel for a ride.
My camel is your camel.
All right. There you go.
Yeah. So those tuning in, man. Posing clinic is going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow, right?
At noon,
Tomorrow
right?
at
Starting at
noon.
noon.
We start at noon, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. On if you're looking to get your posing together, you know what I mean? We got some great people that's gonna be there. So where would the location be at?
Old school
iron.
Old School Iron, baby.
Those who are hardcore know where old school
You
iron
know
is.
what?
It doesn't need to be
Yes, sir.
explained.
So don't. So come on out and show off what you got. You know what I mean? We've been
If you
working
need
hard,
locations
baby.
to old school iron, that means you haven't been, but you need to go.
Check it out, man. It's a beautiful gym. Great
Best
facility. You know what, they talk about Old School Iron a lot at Eastport at my job.
It's the East Coast Mecca.
Actually,
It's the North Coast Mecca.
It's one of the best
It's the
gyms
best.
in Cleveland area. You know,
Yeah.
one of the best gyms. You know.
I can't wait.
Because
to
you
get
got
in
this,
there.
you have to split the areas up. You have the East Coast Mecca, which is Powerhouse open on New York. The West Coast Mecca, which of course is Gold's Gym in Venice Beach. The South Mecca is Miami. I think it's Miami.
Actually, I went to the Venice Beach one.
Mhm.
I didn't like it that much.
You didn't like it that much?
No.
Did you see my boy
Class.
Charles Glass?
No, it wasn't.
He wasn't there that day?
I wasn't there. Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Are you
Venice
talking
Beach,
about?
yeah.
Are you talking about the Venice Beach, the one on the beach, right?
Yeah, Venice Beach.
Yeah, man. I walked around there and it's all of the weeds, you know, it's weed
Yeah.
smoke and stuff like that.
Right.
That's why I didn't like it, you know.
Hate it.
Oh yeah, that's just they're as free as can be out there.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, okay.
Then you got the Mecca down in Texas, which is it's in Dallas. Destinations, you know, that's the Mecca down in the South.
Okay.
And Old School is our own Mecca of the North Coast.
Yeah.
It's
I love that.
the thing I like about that gym is the owner is very active and he
TJ's
puts
on
back-
point.
TJ is adding almost every week we have a new machine there.
I'm waiting for him to build a dome stadium next.
Yeah, probably.
He's building everything
Yeah,
else.
he will build it. Trust me, he will build it. You know.
He done took over the building almost.
Right.
I remember when he just had that corner. Now he's got that corner and some.
Yeah. We're having also like the posing clinic tomorrow is going to be huge. We have a lot of IFBB pros. You know, they're coming in, you know,
Okay.
showing people how to. And I would tell everybody, you don't have to be a bodybuilder. Just come and see. Just come and watch. You know, you might have some goals. You know, you might have
Exactly.
some motivation. You know, inspiration. You know.
I haven't done a
Within
posing
that.
clinic in a
Right.
minute.
Yeah.
Right. No, I like that. I like that. You don't have to be a bodybuilder to come check it out. That's
See, I
how-
got mine. I just want him to get his next. That's my second.
What's up? Oh, the sword you talking
Yeah.
about? Oh yeah.
I got
for sure.
mine. Now you got to get
I
yours.
got to get mine, man. I want me one. I held yours at the last clinic, bro.
And you got
And
comfortable.
I got comfortable. I was gonna say, like,
You was running around there like you was Highlander and shit.
This ain't going back with Will. You know what I mean?
He was running around the gym like he was Highlander, like he was trying to cut off people's heads.
Should I bring my swords with me because I have like 6 swords?
We're gonna have a sword competition. We're gonna have our swords.
Well, we can if you want. I can bring on the
Don't
swords.
make me dress up as Lion from the Thundercats and come here like, wait a minute, he's got a sword.
I got a couple medals. I ain't got no swords yet.
I have
We're
medals,
gonna.
I
That's
have-
what we're
I have
working
medals,
on.
I
You
have
getting a
swords.
sword.
Yeah.
I have swords. I have
We got to get you
trophies
one.
also that you know.
Oh,
that
for
cops-
real?
Yeah.
I know somebody that got a dagger. It's not a sword, but it's a dagger.
I have 3 daggers.
You have 3 daggers?
Three daggers.
I never did. I got the sword. I wish I could have got the dagger, but I got the sword instead.
So how many shows did you do? have you done over your career thus far?
I've been doing 2 to 3 shows a year. So
Okay.
2019 I did two. 2020 I did three. 21 I did three. 22 I did three.
I like that.
23 I did three. I did two national shows and I did Ohio State. I get
You do 3 shows a year.
I get Ohio State. I was too close to get the Mr. Ohio, but I got Mr. Ohio. I got first place in Mr. Ohio heavyweight lifting. So I'm the Mr. Ohio for heavyweight. But for the overall Mr. Ohio, I was just
a little bit
shy.
Yeah.
I got the second place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome, man. I'm really at a point where I'm about to start diving deeper into my competition, me competing.
Oh yeah, because we're going with this here. Here's what we're going with. You're gonna win the next show you're gonna do. You're gonna win
hands down,
and take
bro.
that out and get the sword.
Yup.
And I'm gonna jump on stage and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna raise your hand in victory myself, being a champion. I'm gonna raise yours. Then once that's over with, you're gonna do the Pittsburgh show.
Nah, what you talking about?
That's what we do.
And
Oh no, you're right.
one.
After you do this, you're gonna do Dave's show.
Yup.
Then we're gonna go to Pittsburgh.
Yup.
That's how we're gonna
We
do it.
rocking out.
You're going to do which one?
Lieberman.
Lieberman,
The show
October?
outing. Yeah.
The October one?
Yeah,
Okay.
the October one.
October 1, I think the next one is gonna be
Him and Ollie.
Think Pink.
Think Pink,
the
okay.
Think Pink. It's in West Virginia. That's Andy.
Okay.
It's usually after his show.
Is that OCB?
No.
Okay.
No, it's an NPC.
NPC. Okay.
NPC, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Think Pink. They have a good cause. They do.
Okay.
They do that for the cancer. So cancer treatment. So they
real?
they
Okay.
donate. They have a lot of donations for cancer.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
The Think Pink?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Tell her again.
It's around Thanksgiving usually. Before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Before Thanksgiving. So then you
I
have.
don't know.
So then you have a healthy holiday.
The look you just
Well,
gave.
well,
What
let's,
you
let's,
know?
are you coming tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll sit
What
down.
come your posing tomorrow?
See what's up.
We'll sit down and we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll see exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because you would do great to Think Pink.
I'm a figure girl. I don't know. You
What
gotta
you mean?
put-
You got figure girl.
because I gotta put on.
Since you are a figure girl, we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Right.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, you can't.
So let's figure it out, figure girl.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
figure it
that
out.
see, if you win to Think Pink, then you got to cut out the Arizona and hang with Joy, and then she'll win 2 champions all together.
Damn.
Woo! I might have to fight Arizona.
No, it's exciting, man. And so yeah, I'm excited for the journey, man. Honestly, I'm just trying to.
I just want you to win. I swear on God, I can't wait for you. I can't wait for you to
bro.
win.
I can't wait to win neither.
Because William gonna throw me up off the stage.
The crazy part is, every time that I've stepped on stage, I felt like I should have won.
You keep this same. You know
you
what?
bring this energy
Keep that same. The posing clinic is it tomorrow or next Saturday?
tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Keep that energy because next Saturday,
Yeah.
William's gonna be sitting over there.
Smooth, for real.
Yeah, you keep that same energy because I want him to see that.
Talking about. Yeah. See, the energy.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I want
and
William
I'ma
to see
tell
that,
him.
that how fired up you is about getting on his stage.
And I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, listen, bro, you might as well just hand it over.
I'm gonna tell him that.
Because ain't who coming in second is the real question.
That's
When I
that's
get on
always
that
the question.
stage.
The question's not who gonna win because you got that.
Come on,
Who's
huh?
second?
Exactly, huh? Yeah, huh? Especially, having a Michael Eli, you know what I mean, and you, Sam, in my corner. Will, you too, and you too, T. All right, I don't want y'all to feel.
Yeah, because we want you
all
to. We
y'all
want
people in
everybody
my
to
corner.
acknowledge you, like Roman Reigns.
I'm throwing it up, not like Dwayne. The Rock.
You can't be the final.
Well,
You cannot be the final boss.
If
I
you wanna
am.
be,
You're not.
You want to be a winner. You need to think like a winner. You need
Absolutely.
to act like a winner. And you know what? Sky's the limit. As long as you do your homework, you don't. I mean, one thing I learned from Mike is, don't worry about who's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Just do your work. Don't let anybody overwork you, because there are some people more they have better genetics,
Right.
they're genetically gifted,
Right.
but your work can take over.
Yeah.
So if you work hard and you do the work yourself, then this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna be the winner.
Absolutely.
So think about it this way, you walk on the stage, you own that stage. You have a few minutes over there to present what you have,
Yeah.
and that's what we do. That's how we teach people on posing clinics, how to present what you have.
Yeah.
You can have a great value, a great muscle, but you don't know how to present them.
Yeah.
Somebody else can overpose you because, they don't have the same package that you have, they have a lesser package, but they know how to show it.
Right.
It's the same thing like marketing, how to market your, because you're selling to the judges sitting there, look, here is what I have,
Right.
and this is what they give you the points. If you don't know how to show them, and it's a whole complete different science.
Yeah.
It's not got nothing to do with how much you lift or how much you weigh or how much, no, it's how can you sell what you have.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And this is that's why we come up with that posing clinic,
Okay.
We do this, we do this almost every month, we have a posing clinic,
For real. Okay.
Now
Okay.
you've seen
That's powerful.
my
Yeah.
protege in his glory at the last posing clinic. What did you think?
I think he has a great shot. I think he has a great chance. I guess he can do it. All what it is, just follow instructions.
Okay.
Yep.
I got you
Yeah.
for sure. You know what I mean? You guys gave some last one y'all gave some good pointers, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna add on to it. There was so much I didn't know, and so much I still don't know, and so
We're gonna work on that
so
tomorrow.
we're gonna work on it. We're gonna definitely touch bases on it, because of it's all
But
about
can you-
adding value, baby. I'm
Can you
adding
make
value.
it tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll
With
we'll
your
see
schedule.
What's up? We'll see what's up, brother. We'll see
Mr.
what's
Boss.
up. I know. We'll see what's up, brother. I gotta see what's up.
Is your secretary gonna give you a spot in your schedule? Cause I know you got a secretary.
No, I ain't got
No,
no
he's off
secretary.
tomorrow.
I got.
Oh
But he got
snap!
something else to do.
The boss the other final boss just
But
made it true.
But I also have a basketball league and a coach that I'm in, and I'm doing that, and that's every Sunday. So
Are
it's
you
kinda,
crocheting too?
I'm not crocheting. Like
you're
I'll probably get into
not
that at
you're
some
not
point.
you're not knitting any shoes.
But
Okay.
You're not making a sweater.
Remember what we were talking about.
yeah,
Okay, you have 24 hours in your day.
right.
Yeah,
Prioritize,
Mr.
whatever
24
comes-
hours.
Whatever comes priority first.
Absolutely.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
if you think this is your priority, for now, just come to the show.
Right.
To the posing clinic. If you think that you have other obligations and it's more, I get the priority, then do the priority.
Right.
Ronnie
Absolutely.
Coleman.
Absolutely. Oh, look, he knocked out. Ah, that's Ronnie didn't
Yeah, you snoring.
Hey, look.
I think
So we
I think
here.
somebody in this room needs a sleep study, maybe.
Yeah.
So you come to my court as well,
You need some sleep study?
Need some sleep.
You just need some sleep.
You just need some sleep.
That's it. I feel it. No, I'm in the same boat, man. I'm tired. It was a long day.
You
And
should
so,
send them home about 4 o'clock. You won't have that problem.
What's happening?
I told you you should send them home at 4 o'clock. You won't
Yeah.
have that problem.
What do y'all read? Should read a book for Amazon. That's what y'all should do.
Yeah.
Read a book.
Read the book for Amazon. Read the books for Amazon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
ACX.com. $50 an hour.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Up to 100.
So yeah, man. So yeah, no, but definitely locking in. So you're absolutely right, man. Is the thing. So you got 24 hours, like that's what you were saying. You got 24 hours in a day, and you're absolutely right. And you got to make the best of it. So we'll see what's up. You know what I mean? I definitely hope to be
It's
there.
true you have other obligations. All bodybuilding champions have had other obligations. I mean, shit, look at Ronnie Coleman. He was a cop.
Yeah.
And he was a champion
Yeah.
bodybuilder.
Absolutely.
But if depending upon your hunger, would tell how much you want this.
There it is. Flat out,
So
brother.
I get I'm working right now for the university hospital. They offer me to work some days and nights. I usually like to work nights because that's what I've been doing for the past 23
It's
years
peaceful
for
and
sleep.
quiet.
Yeah.
So, but when they told me we need you some days, I said, okay, I can work days. I can work from 6 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock. But from 1 to 3, this is my gym time. So I'll be back again at 4 o'clock. From 4 to 8, I can work from 6 to 8 with a break from 1 to 3 because that's my gym time.
Yeah.
And they said, okay.
Man.
Wow.
Prioritize what you need to do in your life.
Absolutely.
Right.
Otherwise, I would have just taken the nighttime shift and stay nights.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
No,
So that becomes priority. I get my world revolving around it.
absolutely.
You know, you have your dream, you have your focus. That's what you need to do.
And the
Absolutely.
crazy part about it is you work at the gym.
I know, bro.
You have zero, and me talk, you have zero excuses
For what? Working out?
for not competing in any of this. Because you
Yeah.
work at the gym and you have other gyms to go to.
And right, I zero excuse. Exactly.
Zero excuse.
I ain't never made no excuse.
I'm just saying.
It happen.
I never
You know
said
what
you
I
made
mean?
an excuse. I'm just saying you don't have none.
Right. And you're absolutely right. And so I'm like, and that's why I set my life. See, that's when it comes to having purpose and intention, right? I set my life up so that way it can be that because my life is this. You know what I mean? I wanted my life to be this. I wanted my life to be adding value to others, but at the same time, I love fitness. So let me get in that world. I am a bodybuilder, so let me keep myself in a position to where I can always do everything that I want. And so now and so I had the question I was gonna ask you earlier. But so success, right? When it comes down to success, the question I want to ask you is what does it mean to you? You know what I mean? If we was to break down success, what would that be to you?
And what are your keys to success?
Well, success doesn't have to be like I said. You know, you don't have to put huge goals to succeed. You know.
Yeah.
Success, it means that you put target in front of you and you achieve it.
Right.
Whatever is that target is, financial, spiritual, relationship. Is just goals. You put them and you achieve them. This is success.
Yeah.
You don't achieve them. This is not failure. It's a trial to success.
Absolutely.
So if you fail once, that don't categorize it under failure.
Yeah.
Always categorize it under this is a trial to a success. I'm rehearsing,
Yeah.
my next move. This is what you do.
I love that.
Repeat it again. It's not a big deal. Repeat
love
it again. The second time, the third time, the fourth time. It doesn't matter. But don't do the same steps because obviously, if you do the same steps, you're gonna have the same results.
Absolutely.
So just try to think about what is missing in the formula. What did I do wrong? And be after it and be determined. That's determination. That's what get
Right.
you. That's what get you the success. I see a lot of successful stories in my life. I've seen a lot of successful stories in my life, and I wanted to become one. So I try to create my own, and that's what it is. Don't follow somebody's 100%. You can get your inspiration. You can get your energy from somebody,
Yeah.
but don't mock somebody all the way. You
Yeah.
have to have your own flavor.
Absolutely.
Because they don't have they don't have your lifestyle.
Not all
They don't
Kool-Aid
have-
tastes the same.
So it's just
Right.
just to be successful. Just do the right thing.
I like that.
Yeah.
I do
Put your
like
goals. Put your goals and check yourself. Always. Even if you're walking around with the highest person walking around with that huge energy, and you're giving people inspiration and giving people energy, it's gonna come at some certain time. It's like the battery, like your phone. If you don't charge it, you need to charge.
Right.
And you need to get the energy. You need to have somebody to give you the energy as well. Because what you get, what you receive is what you give as well. And if
Right.
your resources are gonna start to get depleted, you need to get yourself recharged. Always one saying I want to say that even my coach has a coach.
Yeah.
So you don't know. No, I'm serious. Whenever he
No,
walks
I
up-
know you're serious because I tell everybody even doctors have doctors.
Exactly. Even
They don't search it on. They can't do operations on themselves.
because you have to find somebody looking at you differently.
Yeah.
You look at yourself. How Yeah, I know what I'm close by. I know what I'm doing.
I like that,
But
yeah.
you need to have somebody see you from a different eye.
Absolutely.
I flew with Mike all the way to Romania when he was doing Mr. Olympia,
Okay.
because he wants somebody to be his eyes. He wants somebody to be like, I need to check me out. I need to tell me what I'm doing right or wrong. Although he's the one who taught me all of that. He's the one. He knows that all
But
of
he
that.
trusts you.
But exactly.
He
But
trusts
he trusts the eyes. And this is what he trained me to become the eyes.
Yeah.
So this is how to bring this to success is bring it all the way. You have to have somebody in your life.
Absolutely.
You have to have somebody to be like, okay, you know what? Even if
I
you doubt yourself, sit down and just think with yourself once and twice.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt to ask somebody. You don't have to do whatever they tell you, but
Yeah.
just ask. Sometimes you're gonna get an idea.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're gonna be like, oh wow,
Right.
that's probably what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
That's what we
powerful.
have her
That's
for.
powerful. Right. No. Yeah. Right. That's her J.O.B.
That's what
right
we have.
there.
That's her J.O.B.
Yeah. That's her
What?
J.O.B.
Let us know what we don't see that's effed up.
Oh, let me all in y'all asses.
Hey, so no, like that's powerful because what it takes is I'm glad you said that. So what what it takes is no one can make it on their own. Everybody needs
I'm
someone.
gonna trust your eyes tomorrow and what you see.
I'm all eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since you put me out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I start to get worried here for a second, because whatever they're talking, that you're more powerful, here, so
That's our Wonder
I don't
Woman.
want to go home with one eye, missing one eye.
No.
Poke my eye like
That's
hey,
that's our
no,
Wonder
I'm just-
Woman.
I'm just
She not
joking.
gonna do. She won't do that. She'll do it to us. She won't do it to you. That's our Wonder
I'm not
Woman.
gonna mess with you.
So yeah.
Okay. I need you to give out your social media information so in case somebody wants to follow you or check your page out.
Yes, that's fine. I have Instagram is Sam SAM .Z, the letter Z .Pharaoh, and that's my social media, that Instagram, and
Okay.
on Facebook I'm Samuel Zarif, ZARIF.
All right. Miss T, would you give your establishment a plug, please?
Oh yeah. My establishment is Body Couture by TD. You can come and see me at 475 Lee Road. I do ultrasound capitation,
Don't
shake,
make it all
bake.
sensuous when you say it. Just say it like it's a business, not a date.
Well, I'm looking at two sexy men right here, right now. And I'm feeling some kind of way.
I know I'm hot, but I got my shirt on.
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
But yeah, check me out, and you can reach me on my Instagram.
I was about to tell you, what the hell?
That's MZ55 and fit_fit mom too.
Okay.
All right, keep them know where they can get some
See
good
you
training.
too.
Check out Eastport, Westlake,
Really?
Ohio, Crocker Park. Keith is the fitness director, so you need any diet plans, nutrition plans, training programs, or just a good workout, come holler at me. You know what I mean? I'm up in there 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Check your boy out.
And most importantly, go ahead, because you know you want to
Oh
say it.
yeah, workout partners, 2BTV, check it out, baby. You want a good laugh, huh? You want a good laugh? You want a good time?
I don't know
listen,
why I
we're
feel
hilarious.
it.
We're hilarious in there, baby.
He's
Check it
funny.
out, huh?
He's funny as hell.
2BTV, workout partners. It's a comedy. Check it out, baby.
All right, y'all, we done for the day. Another day in the books. We want to thank Mr. Sam for coming in and spreading his energy and experience from his trips from the great country of Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah.
Were you falling asleep? Yeah.
Yeah, right. Look.
I just want to make sure I'm right. I didn't want to put you in the wrong country.
I just
He
said
said Pharaoh.
the Pharaoh. I just said Sam the Pharaoh.
It's not
What the
Mexico.
pharaohs are.
It's been a while since I've been in college, so some of that doesn't escape me.
It's only in Egypt.
It's desert. It's desert and camels.
and the Pharaoh.
Oh man!
Look at this guy.
The Pharaoh, the desert, the camels,
Don't go there. You
and
may be
the
surprised.
the pyramids. Thank you.
Look,
Yeah.
you know what else is
I'm
there?
gonna make after this.
Value.
I'm gonna have you to walk like an Egyptian. You know,
Yeah.
after this one. You know?
Yeah,
There you go.
I know what it is. I'm an 80s baby. Of course I know what it is.
Well, look, I'm gonna close it out. All right, you taking too long. And look, check it out. Today was powerful.
Oh, it was awesome.
I love you, Will. I love you, dog. And today was powerful.
Okay, TD
And
Jakes, make it quick.
I got you. And so those who tuned in, you were blessed. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for tuning in.
And
a lot
we
of
on the
gems
video
was
now, too.
dropped. A lot of gems were dropped.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys were able to pick some up, man. Use those gems for your life. Add value for your life. Every 24 hours is just another opportunity to take another step forward on your journey towards becoming the best version of yourself you can be. And we drop some gems and some tools for you to use in every 24 hours to only elevate yourself, moving yourself forward. And you can't help no one else until you begin to move forward. So as you move forward, don't hesitate to reach back and pull someone else forward. Each one teach one. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. Here at No Static Radio, we love those that love us. And if you don't love us, it's cool, because guess what?
We love you anyway.
We still got nothing but mad love for you. Until
And we
next time, baby.
We can't leave until we give our prayers out to
Miss
Miss
D.
Decisive
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yes.
and
Definitely.
my evil twin, her husband Terry.
Yes, prayers out to Miss D.
So
keep
until-
her husband in prayer as well.
Until next week, y'all.
You know what I mean? Same Batman time.
What did I tell you about that?
Same Batman channel, baby. Tune in.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace.